Welcome to the next lesson, and what I want to start out here is just talking about all the potential ways to drive traffic, to your online universe. So go ahead and download the graphic below. There should be a link right there, and this kind of gives you an overall kind of outlay of all the different areas. So what we have, certainly social media is huge, and we're going to talk about in another video kind of a little bit more details, but there are kind of the big three that I recommend that you pretty much have to do. There's a lot of other things you can do, and as we get into this, you'll understand. Like Pinterest is a great one. It's very female oriented, and if your audience is very female and you've got something that you can kind of sell that kind of works on Pinterest, that could be really, really good for you. But if you're doing something that's very male oriented and you don't really have a product that works on Pinterest, then that might be the worst thing for you. So there's certain ones that I think are just kind of required that you have to do, and then there's other ones that kind of really work in certain situations, and then really don't in others. So what I've given you is what I think is pretty much everything that I would recommend. Certainly, again, like we've talked about, you don't have to do every single thing on there. And certainly when you're starting, please don't try to do everything on there. Just start with one at a time, build it as big as you can, do as many channels as you can. But again, if you're going to do it, make sure you have a plan, make sure you stick to a schedule. It's got to be consistency. So consistency is much, much more important than trying a little bit of everything and doing this for a while, then doing that for a while. Nothing's going to really stick over time. So take a look at that sheet, kind of check it out, look at what kind of makes sense for you right now. Maybe you're already doing, I'd imagine a lot of you are already doing some of this stuff. If it's working for you, continue it. If it's not really working, let's dive into it a little bit, figure out why it's not working, and turn it around. Because everything I've recommended here, it should work for a musician. It's just if it's not working, then there's some problem in there somewhere, and we have to kind of pick out where the issue is. So take a look, and then what we'll do in the next section is really start picking out what we're going to do and start making a specific plan for each one of those areas. So hopefully you like the graphic. It's self-explanatory, and I will see you in the next video.